Hello everyone and welcome to Hell in a Cell Predictions. I am Slim, joined as always by Joe. Hello Joe.
G'day.
And Seth. Hello Seth.
Hello.
And like I said, this is our Hell in a Cell Predictions, so we'll just run through them. There are currently 4 matches confirmed. We have 9 matches because I have a feeling that they might add some of these. They probably won't add them all, but they'll quite possibly add some of them. So we'll start things off with Roman Reigns versus Jey Uso in a Hell in a Cell I Quit match for the Universal Championship. Who do you have, Joe, and why?
I'm going for Roman Reigns.
Roman? Any reason?
Because it's Roman Reigns.
Because it's Roman. Yep. Seth?
Roman.
Because it's Roman?
No, because he's not losing to the least favourite Uso.
I had a feeling that if I had said because it's Jey, you would have said yes.
Pretty much, yeah.
Yeah, well, I'm going Roman because, yeah, he's definitely not losing this match. There is no way in hell he loses this match. And, yeah, he's just not going to lose, is he? The only thing that I could see them doing is have, like, somebody interfere and cause a no contest. Which is quite possible because they've done that the past 2 years. So, you know. But we'll move on to the WWE Championship match, which is also a Hell in a Cell match between Drew McIntyre and Randy Orton. Who do you have, Joe, and why?
Randy Orton.
Randy, any reason?
Just for the meme.
Okay. Seth, who do you have?
McIntyre.
McIntyre, any reason?
He's younger.
Okay, well, I am the tiebreaker, and I'm going Randy. Because they want to do Edge versus Orton at Mania in an I Quit match for the title. And they need to have Orton take the title from Drew. Which, I think after this time, he doesn't get another shot. So, yeah. Also, it is possible that they just do another bloody no contest where Lesnar shows up and just destroys them both, because Lesnar got the title taken off him by Drew, so that makes sense. You know, look at that. And like I said, that is likely because they've done it for the past 2 friggin' years. So we'll move on to the third and final Hell in a Cell match, and it's for the SmackDown Women's Championship between the champion Bayley and her former best friend Sasha Banks. Who do you have, Joe, and why?
I'm going for Banks.
Going for Banks. Any reason?
Nah.
No.
Just new champ.
Okay. Seth?
Banks.
Any reason?
You said that she was going to win.
Well, I guess that spoils what I picked then. Sasha Banks, because, well, it makes no sense for Bayley to win this match. Unless they're keeping the feud going, and in that case, they need to keep it going to WrestleMania, which is still like friggin' 6 months away. So, Sasha wins, and somehow we get the belt taken off her, Bayley gets it back, and we do it again at Mania. Or they do a no contest, where Sasha gets too injured, and she's out until Rumble, wins the Rumble, takes on Bayley at Mania, which then makes sense. And, you know, that also works with my booking videos, so do that one. Now we'll move on to the last confirmed match of the card, and that's Elias taking on Jeff Hardy. Who do you have, Joe, and why?
Go for Hardy.
Hardy, any reason?
No, not really.
No. Seth, who do you have?
Brother Nero.
Okay, do I have to ask a reason here?
I mean, do you want a reason?
I guess.
He was trained by Michael Hayes.
I was afraid of that. Right, well, I'm going Elias because Elias still thinks Jeff Hardy ran him over and that's why he was injured for 6 months or whatever. So Elias needs his revenge. Also, with saying that, Elias has a new album coming out on Tuesday, so it makes no sense for him to lose this and then celebrate the next day anyway. Because he's celebrating his new album on Raw. So, just makes sense that he wins as well. Now, we'll move on to the unconfirmed matches. The first one is Keith Lee versus Braun Strowman in what I would say would be no disqualification match, because on Raw this week, Strowman won after he low-blowed Keith Lee, and then after the match, Keith Lee low-blowed Braun Strowman. I don't know why I was going to say Randy Orton. But yeah, he low-blowed Braun Strowman, so no DQ match, makes sense. Who do you have, Joe, and why?
I'm going for Strowman.
Strowman, any reason?
No.
Nah. Seth?
I've had pretty much the entire time that you were talking to think about it.
Yeah.
I'm going Blackzilla, Keith Lee.
Okay. I'm going to go Keith Lee just because he needs the win, since he has lost quite a few times since coming up to the main roster, and beating Braun, it's a big star, and yeah, just makes sense. Now we'll move on to the SmackDown Tag Team Championship match between the Street Profits and Rudolph, which is Dolph Ziggler and Robert Roode. Who do you have, Joe, and why?
Going for Street Profits.
Profits. Any reason?
I don't recognise the other team.
Okay.
That's the only reason why.
Yep. Alright. Right then, Seth, who do you have?
Profits.
Profits, because they're your boys?
No,
Oh.
not New Day.
Oh.
It's because they want the smoke.
Right, yep. Well, I'm going to go Street Profits as well, I think. Let me just consult my notes, because I do have notes on who I picked and why. No, I'm not. I'm going Rudolph, because I don't know why, to be honest. I thought I was going Profits, but apparently I'm going Rudolph. I guess...
Well, why don't you just change it?
Because I guess that my thinking behind it is a shock title change to begin with, since, and B, Ziggler and Roode have had so many chances at the titles in the past week or two, so they should probably win.
So you had a note saying they were going to win, but didn't have an explanation.
Yeah, pretty much. Obviously, when I just sort of looked at the card, I went, oh, they'll win. I didn't put any more thought into it. But we'll now move on to the women's tag team title match between Nia Jax and Shayna Baszler, the Riot Squad, and Mandy Rose and Dana Brooke. Who do you have, Joe, and why?
I got the Riot Squad.
Riot Squad, any reason?
Nah, nothing.
No, okay.
Got nothing.
Seth, how about you?
I really don't care enough, so I'm going to say Mandy and Dana.
Okay, well, you're wrong, because the correct answer is Nia and Shayna, because it's Nia and friggin' Shayna. Moving on to the Raw Women's Championship match, and it's Asuka versus Nikki Cross. Who do you have, Joe, and why?
I'll go for Asuka.
Good. Seth?
I don't know. This is a really hard one. I'd have to go with Asuka.
Okay, good. You shouldn't have had to think about that, because Asuka's winning, obviously. Why would Nikki Cross win? Right.
Shit.
The only thing that I can see happening is Asuka wins and Alexa challenges her and takes the belt because she's got fiend powers. So, yeah. And now we'll move on to the last match of the card, and it's, well, maybe. It might be on the card, who knows. Dominic Mysterio versus Seth Rollins versus Murphy. Who do you have, Joe, and why?
I'm going for Rollins.
Rollins, any reason?
Not any particular reason.
Okay. Seth?
Murphy.
Murphy, any reason?
He's Australian, and Murphy's Law looks like it would hurt.
Okay. Now, I'm going Seth Rollins. Mostly because I think that what they're going to try and do is have it seem like I know that Murphy has been attacking Rollins. I think that Rollins is going to try and pull his whole, I'm the Friday Night Messiah, and you should follow me because of this reason, and that sort of distracts Murphy and gets curb stomped and pisses Murphy off some more. So, and Dominic doesn't need the win because they'll get that at some point. So, I'm picking Rollins because of that reason. Well, that has been our Hell in a Cell predictions. So like and share the video, subscribe to the channel, hit the notification bell. Let us know what your predictions are in the comments section down below. Follow our Facebook and Twitter. The links to those will be in the description. Thanks for watching. Goodbye and good night.